Following is the fourth in a series of officer survival films. The incident you are
and is being recreated for training purposes using only Los Angeles County Sheriff's officers
portraying the roles
instead of actual agencies involved.
Where that party went.
I got something I want to show you. It's a real gun.
I'd like to spend some time with you, so we'll go in your car.
Because I don't have one, so we're going in yours.
Hey, look, we don't have any money. The only thing we have is the stuff that we bought.
I don't want your bags. I don't want your bags.
Lunch is out.
The lieutenant wants to check out
The license number on this vehicle.
We don't have time. Let's go.
Okay. I don't like this thing, and I'd probably shoot my foot off anyway.
We'll be lucky enough to find this guy at home.
Maybe. We've got the jump on him. The shooting went down about an hour ago.
We're supposed to meet a patrol unit 3 blocks from this address.
Please.
Hey, I hear you're putting in a swimming pool. Deal?
Yeah, came out pretty good on it. Should be finished in a couple of weeks.
Yes, rolling to the Broadway, call a victim of the...
Plates match. Keep on rolling.
Okay. Pull down there, that black and white.
First, I'm going to confirm at Avalon and El Segundo.
Hi, what do you guys got?
Did you copy the broadcast about the murder suspect in the shopping center?
Yeah, sounds like a real crazy. We found the suspect's house, and it looks like he's home. We just did a drive-by. The car's in the driveway, and it matches the description right down to the license number.
Okay, well, listen, I've got a sergeant and about 3 units down the street. There are 5. How do you guys want to handle it?
No, we're going in now. How about taking it for us? We'll take the front. We'll play it by ear from there.
Okay, give me a couple of minutes to get around and back.
164, good one. 97.
137 units, come into the location.
137, 10-4, we're rolling in 2.
on?
Ma'am, you have to get back in the house right now. I'll explain later.
Here's somebody inside.
Okay, kick it in.
Don't move a damn thing unless I tell you. Put your hands behind your back.
Don't shoot! I've got a gun in my belt.
Sam, good 130 Sam. Next 30 Sam, 30 Sam, good 1.
Here, buddy. Get up.
Sam. 31 boy. 31 boy, good 1.
The tragic events which you have just witnessed actually occurred. Was it necessary that these officers die? Could they have done other things which would have ensured their survival? Let's look at the causal factors. These training points have been developed by examining hundreds of officer-involved shooting incidents. One or more of the training points which are occurred in nearly every officer-involved shooting. The officer is killed or injured. Let's examine for a moment these causal factors and how they apply to the shooting that you have just witnessed. Lack of planning. Now, due to the absence of knowledge of conversations which took place between the two dead officers, hypothetical conversations were presented to bring out these causal factors. Planning is the key to a successful operation. An absence of planning leads to tragedy. Lack of communication between partners. Communication is somewhat of a misnomer among officers. Officers are hesitant to communicate information of ideas about how to handle a specific situation because of the ego investment in the law enforcement profession. All officers want to be known as a good cop and well thought of by their peer group. Officers have a tendency to think that if they have a question or a comment about how to do some type of police work, that they will be looked down upon by their peer group as being unsure of themselves and thereby losing prestige. Lack of familiarity with equipment. The same familiarity with equipment that we demand from medical personnel must be demanded from law enforcement because their lives, as well as the lives of others, hang in the balance. Tactical errors. Tactical errors are a result of a combination of or the poor execution of any or all of the causal factors. The use of poor tactics has but one end result: overconfidence. Although overconfidence is not usually a factor common to the new officer on the beat, it becomes an infectious disease that seeps into the lives of law enforcement officers as they become more comfortable in their daily duties. The attitude of complacency, the it'll never happen to me philosophy, the attitude of being able to handle anything by yourself are observed traits among seasoned officers. And now, let's take a look at the same set of circumstances that were presented to the two officers and employ some of the techniques we have just discussed.
If this guy's at home, how do you want to handle it?
We'll do a drive-by and see if the car is there. If we get some additional unit of 4 C's. Contain, control, coordinate, communicate.
They are involved in a conversation regarding planning. Contain, control,
And communicate.
058, young Robert. 2016 West 248, J-Head 98, 362. appreciate it if you know it.
You guys been by the house already?
Yeah, we did a drive-by. The suspect's vehicle driveway, and we...
Okay, this is the double 187 suspect from the mall.
Right, and he's apparently got some heavy weapons, so we want to do this thing right. I want you to get a field sergeant over here with 4 units, and we'll set up a command post.
Yeah, I'll get on the other frequency to the desk and check him out for weapons. His vehicle's registered to him and past criminal history.
Good. We need a special weapons team.
Some fire equipment and an ambulance.
131 Town 2, requesting 130 Sam and 4 units. Respond to Elm Beach. Maybe establishing a command post at this location. 131 Town 2.
The officers have a definite plan on how they want to resolve the situation. The information contained in the computer system will help
Guide these officers and give them valuable information on the suspect, his personality, and background.
We left 2 girls in a parking lot at Los Cerritos Mall. What we want you to do is to set up a perimeter with 4 units and bring 2 of them in here to command post. Can you handle that?
Sure. Okay, take care of that.
Okay.
136, respond to the northwest corner of Maple and Birch Street.
136, David. Take 41st and Birch.
The area is now being cleaned
To ensure that innocent civilians not happen into a possible hostile situation.
How's it look from your...
Okay, there's a tree. Here they are now. Until they get here to go through.
Glad to see you, Lieutenant.
The backup will be up here rather, we'll be up here to brief you.
Here's the suspect's house right here.
This is a diagram. This is the way it's laid out. We know he's in the house. We're 99% sure he's in the house. Danny just took a drive-by. Everything is so...
Informing personnel of the situation completely accurately,
Although repetitive, is the only way to ensure that all involved in the operation have the necessary information to ensure their safety.
Danny took a drive-by. Why didn't he explain what he did? So
We can see the vehicle sitting in the driveway here. The witnesses confirmed the vehicle. We matched plate. As far as we know, the guy's in the house. We talked to one of the neighbors. They saw him go in. Nobody saw him come out. And so we're almost positive he's in there. So what we've done, you can see the perimeter we've got set up here.
Danny, is there any chance that you might have been burned?
There's always a chance. We
Driving a normal county vehicle, we don't think we were seen, and the people on the perimeter have pretty good cover and concealment. We don't think any of them have been burned.
Yeah, this will show you where our units have their perimeter.
All right. Anything else you need?
Right now.
see that?
Yeah.
Probably give me a shotgun. Ready to open mine.
Long shotgun and I'll get the air gun.
Shotgun.
You know, what we'll do so that you're aware and we're all operating on the same wavelength is I'll act as liaison between Mike and the team. I'll go back, brief the guys, and we'll be scouting, and then I'll let you know so that you can tell your people we'll be in the area so they won't have any mistaken identity.
Anything we can do for you to support your kill.
Good.
Can I have the diagram? Sure. Sure, I got another copy.
All right.
With the area contained, an inner perimeter is established, which will allow the officers in the inner perimeter
to observe the suspect's location and provide adequate cover and concealment.
Their safety.
Phone communication is the safest way to contact the suspect or to determine if, in fact, he is at the
location.
It demonstrates to the suspect that you are in control, have planned. Coordination is not to avoid independent action by individual officers.
Ken, this is Sergeant Moe, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Special Weapons Team. Step outside right now above your head. Put your hands on top of your head and clasp them together. Walk towards us. You're doing fine, Ken. Just continue to walk. Stop right there. Now turn. Okay, walk towards us backwards. Steps, can you go towards us? A little bit more to your left. Okay, stop right there.
Don't move.
You have just witnessed the apprehension of the suspect.
Risk was minimized for the law enforcement agency involved and also for the civilians in the immediate area.
The tragic death of the officers could have been avoided had they employed the correct tactics.
Tag 97, 167 pounds. 182 to 165, Pontiac.